Kundalini, or the Kundalini shakti, is our innate spiritual power. It's a power that lives inside of us and initially is in a contracted form. That's what Kundalini actually means, is coiled up. And it's our spiritual power, it's our spiritual intelligence. And the idea is that when we begin our spiritual journey, it's in this contracted form. And then it awakens and expands into a state of union with the sacred energy of the universe. So there is a brand of yoga that is popular these days called Kundalini yoga. It's a beautiful practice that was founded by a master named Yogi Bhajan. And they're the ones that wear white and sometimes turbans, and they use gongs and different combinations of physical movements and breath exercises. But that's just one practice. Kundalini is a universal principle that is in every seeker. And there are different kinds of yoga, including the kind of yoga that I teach, that work with the Kundalini energy that are totally different from that Kundalini yoga that Yogi Bhajan developed. In the tradition that I come from, the Kundalini awakens in a seeker spontaneously. It can happen when they're in the energy field of a retreat or an event or in the course of their practice. But we don't do anything to forcibly awaken the Kundalini. It just happens. And then what I do is I just help people hold space for that energy to expand in its own very intelligent, spontaneous way. Part of it is practice, part of it is lifestyle choices, part of it is just the way that we take care of ourselves and the way that we walk our spiritual path. But it's all very natural. We don't force anything because that energy really knows what to do. We just hold space for it and give it plenty of room to move. Really, just take any of the practices that you're doing and become more sensitive to what's happening inside of you as you do them. So if you're practicing meditation, really tune in and see if you can feel that energy moving inside. If you can feel that energy moving inside, focus on it, hone in on it, breathe into it, and encourage it to move. If you're practicing a chanting practice, same thing. In addition to making the sounds or singing the mantras, make sure that you're also noting what's happening in your heart, what's happening in your energy body. Also, when you are approaching this Kundalini energy within yourself, it's always good to do it with a sense of reverence. It's a very sacred energy and so mysterious, so powerful. It seems to respond to a kind of a humility and a sweet reverence as we relate to it. But really, any of the practices that you do, if you do with sincerity and you do it with that intention to awaken, to expand, to evolve, that Kundalini is just waiting to wake up and start to move inside of you.